Good morning. Hello. It is the day 17. We are just outside the Gite. We are 98% packed up. Finn's just got to put his shoes on.
Yeah.
And we're both not feeling that great, actually.
I have had I just had my 6th really bad runny poo, and I vomited once last night.
Yeah, so Finn's really not feeling very good, and I'm not feeling 100% either. I think I'm coming down with something, so Finn's not going to eat anything for the rest of today, and I might join him until this evening as well, just because I'm not feeling 100% and I'd rather get it out of me sooner rather than later. I think you're on your
third day.
Coming into your 3rd day of this now, so I think we're going to have a change of plans. We're going to not go to the shops this morning. We're going to walk all the way to, well, we were planning to walk just outside of a major town called something or other, like a camp 30 minutes out, but now we'll walk into that town and we'll go to a campsite there, and then we'll go to the shops this evening and get some food. So neither of us have eaten anything since last night, so if we don't eat anything until sort of 6 o'clock today, that'll be 24 hours, and hopefully we'll both be feeling right as rain, but very hungry. That's the plan. So a little bit further walking, get to a campsite, get some food there. Check out all these clouds clinging to the mountains. It looks so cool.
Man, I'm feeling so sick right now. I think Finn's feeling even worse. We're walking so slowly. It's going to be a really tough day.
Hello.
So,
we're stopping for a little break.
Yeah.
Day 17. We are
very hungry.
4 hours in, and I am absolutely poopy scooped.
So hungry.
Yeah. Are you that hungry? You haven't been expressing that much hunger.
That's because
I'm really hungry.
Connor's very hungry.
We've
been starving ourselves, and this could be tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to eating.
I'm not feeling so sick anymore. Like, my stomach's not churning like it was this morning, but I just feel really fatigued and tired.
Yeah, it's very difficult to walk when you just have so little energy.
Yeah, I feel like I've already walked a 9-hour day or something.
Exactly. Even though the terrain today is quite nice and it's quite a gentle ascent, it still felt super difficult trying to climb up the hills.
Yeah. So we are 5.5 hours on the feet. Would you say we're both feeling much better, Finn?
Yeah, feeling better, definitely.
Not so much less sick. Well, we're both feeling a bit less sick, but the sickness is still there. We're no longer feeling as absolutely fatigued as we were at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bit odd considering we haven't eaten anything, but we're just enjoying not being absolutely dead. Hopefully it can stay like this until we get to wherever we're going. Just setting up in the corner of the campsite. We ended up doing a 7-hour and 45-minute day, so pretty much on point with the book. We definitely perked up in the latter half, but the first half was absolutely awfully difficult. We still don't have any dinner. We need to go to the supermarket, but it's only just gone 5, so we should have plenty of time to do that, and then maybe go chill out at a bar or a cafe and just, yeah, relax for a lot. Yeah, I think it's just going to be bread for tonight because neither of us are feeling 100% just yet, but we're going to get an absolute killer breakfast for tomorrow morning. We're going to eat so much. So we're in the town. We went to the shop. We got a bunch of food. I'm starving. We're eating see-through food, like Mum would say, until tomorrow morning when we're going to gorge ourselves. We just bought a load of food for tomorrow morning. There's also an Intersport here, a whole bunch of cafes. I think we're just going to go find a cafe, chill for a bit. Maybe even go shopping and find some like lycra spandex pants, so that everyone knows that we are pro speed hikers. I think at the moment we don't give off the pro speed hiker vibe enough, and people get surprised. Yeah, we need some really short shorts. So we're in a cafe making some videos. We're both feeling much better. Well, I'm feeling much better.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to wait to do a poo to find out.
We just made a video and we realised that in the last video all Finny did was eat and talk about pooing, so we're gonna have to try and change the topic of conversation a little bit for the next video.
Some wicked trousers though.
You wait until tomorrow.
Oh, we're gonna look so sick.
The spandex hikers are coming out. You're not even going to have to wait till the next video, are you? Because it's an odd day today, so you'll see it in this video. It's going to be crazy.
It's crazy.
Good morning. It is day 18. Wow, that is sounding like a big number now. We've been at this for a while.
Check these bad boys out.
You can see in the bottom there, sneak preview of the lycra shorts that we picked up the other day. I'm very happy because I am not feeling very sick. I'm not feeling sick, and I'm eating loads of food. I'm going to eat 8 pan of chocolates, then a whole bunch of nuts, and then some Princess chocolate biscuits. So I need to reload all the calories that I missed yesterday. Oh, and we got some Red Bull as well for today, so that's going to be particularly exciting. My bag is very full, however, because I've got all of my trousers in the backpack. try and post them home tomorrow. How you feeling, Finn?
Good. I don't feel sick at all, which is a good start. I'll try eating this food and seeing how I feel. And I'm looking forward to the day's walking.
Mm. It does look like a really beautiful day, actually. There's blue skies all around, and the mountains all look very nice. So, yeah, should be a good day. 7 hours, 8 hours maybe. We'll see. Good morning again. So we are day 18. We are 2 hours and a half out of the busy town we left this morning.
We've done the morning steep ascent up to the high point.
It was a very steep ascent though. It was, can you imagine, an hour and a quarter.
We're just straight uphill.
Very, very steep, very tiring. Also the most intense tickage we have ever had.
Oh, we met this old French guy and he was like, watch out for the ticks. And we're like, there aren't going to be any ticks. 10 minutes later, we both had about 8 ticks trying to crawl up our legs.
Yeah, I got 6 large ticks on, like, crawling up me. And we were stopping every 5 minutes to pick ticks off us.
Not many had bitten. I think we only got 1 bite.
Yeah, I only had 1 small one bite me. But still, there was a lot crawling up us. But we just kept stopping all the time to kill them. So yeah, bit ticky, but we got the ascent done now. We're probably about an hour and a half out of the town called Bareges, which we're looking forward to getting to. You know, I realised I forgot to mention this morning that my pack is way, way heavy.
Really heavy.
I mean, probably next to a traditional backpacker's backpack, it's not that heavy, but yesterday we bought so much food because we were so hungry. I reckon I got more than 1 kilo of food a day for 2 days. We also bought Red Bull for whatever reason, so that's in there as well. And all of the clothes that I took off, because I'm wearing my Lycra, is also in my backpack. So I reckon my backpack's about 8 kilos at the moment. And 8 kilos on a backpack with no hip belt. I mean, I do have a hip belt, but I'm deliberately not using it so that I'm sure that I never need a hip belt, because the next pack I build probably won't have a hip belt either. But, man, my shoulders are burning a bit today. This makes me want to lose more weight. We're going to post all of our excess gear home when we get to the post office tomorrow, and Finn gets his new Thermarest. Woohoo! Woo! Pretty. Ooh.
Nature.
So we are in some place whose name escapes me.
Bareges?
Bareges, which is 4.5 hours according to the book into our 8-hour day. 8-hour day, and it only took us 4 hours to get here, which is superb, so we're running ahead of schedule. Just thought we'd have a quick talk about why we have decided to go
Lycra.
Rather than
traditional kind of English walking trousers with zip-on, zip-off shorts.
And there was a few reasons. So the first reason is we're ultra light, and
Obviously.
although this was not even the biggest reason, but it's definitely part of the reasoning, we save about 150 grams or / 200 grams by not carrying our pants and our trouser sleeves of base weight, and we're also saving probably 300, 200, 300 grams of worn weight.
Trousers, which can actually be quite a lot of weight, surprisingly, when you're walking, especially if it catches on your knees. It's a lot more than you think.
So that's reason number one. Reason number two, wearing a pair of pants and a pair of trousers, you get so sweaty.
And there's so much more stuff to kind of like deal with. I'm constantly trying to pull
more on the sweat. Yeah, exactly. Like you're pulling it out of your arse. You're trying to roll them up. Mine didn't actually fit me very well, and I was constantly like rolling them up, like rolling the top of the trousers down to try and make them like fit on my waist better. They were sliding down, so they weren't doing that great. And then the other reason is that we're not just trying to carry the lowest weight possible, but just to have like the most simple system possible. And we were carrying 3 different pairs of clothing, 2 pairs of pants and a pair of trousers.
And trouser sleeves.
And the trouser sleeves as well. And it was just so many different pieces of stuff
to deal with and organise.
And it was such a faff. And now all we have to deal with is these. And I think we're going to end up washing them a lot more. So we were washing our pants, what would you say?
Between the 2 pairs, like once every 3 or 4 days maybe?
Yeah, as in we wash one pair and keep the other pair. Yeah. But we wash our shirts pretty much whenever we're hot and we find a river, we take our shirts off and wash them. And with these Lycra trousers, you can just take them off and wash them. You couldn't do that with your pants because one pair was in your backpack where you couldn't get to them, and the other pair was on your body, and you couldn't, they don't dry like a shirt when you're walking. While with these, we'll just be able to whip them off, give them a quick wash in the river and put them back on. So I think these are going to be cleaner, give us an overall lighter base weight, and just make everything simpler. And there's also a well-known 10% speed boost advantage to everyone wearing
and
Lycra.
everyone knows when you have Lycra on that you are an ultralighter and you are intense.
Oh yeah. So yeah, and for the
It's all about the
10%,
secretly it's all about the
for the
style.
10% speed boost, that's another reason. We are flying along up this hill this afternoon, powered by Red Bull and Taylor Swift and a whole bunch of cookies that we ate only 2 hours ago maybe. How you doing, Finn?
Okay, you?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better than yesterday. A lot better than yesterday. Look where we are.
This is so beautiful.
We arrived at the bothy, which is where we're planning to camp, which I don't think I told you, which was a bit of a surprise. But there was 2 guys in it, and we thought, that looks a bit sweaty. So we just crossed this little lakey thing, found this perfectly flat ground. People have obviously camped here before because there's fire pits, and look at this place. Look, it's gorgeous. Bit of sun at the moment. We're just going to chill out, have a really, really nice evening. It's only just gone 4 o'clock, so we've had 7.5 hours on the feet. Is that correct? Or 7 hours and 15 minutes on the feet. So let's get our tent set up.
8-hour day.
Yeah.
So we're going for a swim in our beautiful camp spot tonight. This is the power of Lycra, guys. You can wash it at the same time as swimming.
Oh man, it's a chilly one.
Is it chilly? How chilly?
Not as bad as the glacier lake. Colder than the one that I dived into.
Oh man.
Oh, it's bad. It's cold. I don't like it. Oh. Whoa.
Don't fall over.
There's something crawling on my feet, Jesus.
Probably the giant man-eating fish that live here.
Oh, I feel like this was nowhere near as impressive as the diving video.
Yeah, it's pretty lame to be honest. It's just you showering.
So, a quick video of my cook system. So this is the meth so far. This was full originally. It's only about half empty, so that done us 18 days. That's loads of mess. Titanium spork. I've made this little covering for it. That's not really important. What is cool is all the stuff that nests in this little 750ml titanium pot. Opens up like this. So I have a little alcohol burner that I made from some Coke cans, which has been doing brilliantly so far. Little sponge to keep my pot clean. Lighter in a little baggie to light my pot. This, which is made out of an old coffee tin. That acts as a windshield and pot stand. And then I have the primary windshield, which is made out of some dark fruit, which I didn't drink. I stole it out of a bin in a campsite in Cornwall 2 years ago. Oh, 1 year ago even. And a tiny little dog clip, which goes on like that. And come and have a looky, Finn. That all goes together like so. And this lives on top. Oh, it's so tasty.
We are eating lovely instant noodles. At least Connor is. Mine is still cooking up, but I'm very much looking forward to them.
Instant noodles are so much better than
They
DIY noodles and soup. They just something about.
It's been my first
cook so
proper
much
meal in like 2 days because I have not feeling ill.
Way
so
better
excited.
I'm so pleased we managed to find them.
Yeah.
And this campsite, I think, is turning into one of my favourite.
I think it's like almost a level 5.
It's pretty much perfect. It's got beautiful views. It's got perfect flat ground. It's got a lake to swim in, and just there is a perfectly
drinkable
river
stream.
you can
So
drink from.
what else do you need?
Yeah, wonderful.
I can't press this.